Ian Rush became the leading scorer of all time for Wales in midweek when he netted in the World Cup victory over Belgium, and he's looking to extend a sequence of 4 goals in Liverpool's last 5 matches. John Barnes, after figuring in England's midweek victory over Turkey in the World Cup, is here for Liverpool today. He's just discarded his gloves. It's a very cold day at Ewood Park, but Barnes has decided it's warm enough for him to play without the City. One of the most astounding results of the season, really. The captains, Kevin Moran on the left, who took part in the Republic of Ireland's 3-0 victory over Northern Ireland in midweek, and John Barnes, so both returning from World Cup duty. As a Blackburn Rovers player, he'll play up front alongside Mike Newell. Park at the moment. Laid forward by May, and offside given again there against Newell. Newell controlling it and trying to turn around the defender, and then the ricochet. Here's a chance for Wilcox straight away. Jason Wilcox took too long. He had the opportunity, and he'll take it back as well. You just about keep it in. It was the ball from Gallacher which released him. Cut back inside the area. Newell tries to tee up the shot. Fine stop by David James, and the first real exciting moment of the game. Here is Newell twisting, turning, and not wasting any time with the shot, which James palmed out. Referee sensibly waved, play on. What a chance Gallacher has. He's free. He's away past the back line of defence. Squares the ball. Mike Newell. Goal. Liverpool caught asunder. Blackburn's fans applauding, and Kevin Gallacher has played his part in the first goal of the game on his debut. After 13 minutes, Kevin Gallacher broke away onto Ripley's pass, squared it, and at full stretch, Newell punishes Liverpool. And they're being caught in possession, and that's a trip by Nicol. And here Nicol brings his man down. Cowans will take it, and he'll swing it in towards the keeper, and he muffed it. Well, Newell was coming in and may have unsighted David James. Just look at this, he's very lucky to get away with this one, is David James. Fortunate it went to John Barnes. And strokes it into the path of Rosenthal, who always looks to do everything busily and urgently, and Rush stretches and nearly had an equaliser. Bobby Mimms wasn't sure that time. Bobby Mimms, here's the ball in from Rosenthal, curling away, but Rush almost made a good connection. As you can see, we've had 90 minutes, and that's about the only sign that affects the football. Oh, that's a foul, surely, by Hendry. Holding back Rosenthal, and that's a stupid thing to do. Ronnie, Whelan and Hendry. And the Scottish defender Colin Hendry is going to be booked, and he's walking away from referee Redfern, which is another silly thing to do. Well, he conceded the free kick for the tug on Rosenthal. He was going back towards his own goal, and then he was involved in the clash with Ronnie Whelan, who wanted to get the ball quick. Ripley's header on. Newell's up there. So is Ripley. Shot from Ripley, and it's gone 6 or 7 yards wide, but Stuart Ripley keen to have a crack. He's got a goal in the last match. It was his first goal in 15 games in the 3-0 win at QPR. That was a bit of a... But the corner has been given now. Newell appealed for it and got it. It comes to him inside the area once more. Thumping shot. 2-0. Blackburn get their second goal, and it's Kevin Moran. Liverpool at 6s and 7s again, and Mike Newell is so instrumental in all that's happening in this match. He positioned himself at the back of the penalty area, cracked in the shot. James did his best. Moran was there. Defender May gets a second opportunity to do something constructive. Finds Whelan. Whelan's shot wide. I think it's never going to hit the target. Clearing as far as Walters. Now Marsh, and Rosenthal was there. Here's John Barnes, and it's ricocheted off the ankle of a defender. And there's a chance of a break for Gallacher. Again, he's got 2 defenders around him, and James can merely pop the ball up in the air. But here they are now, rampaging forward again. Wilcox has the ball inside the area. It's found its way through. It's a third, and a first in Blackburn shirt for Kevin Gallacher. A marvellous marvellous moment for the Scots. The ball in from Wilcox is too good for Liverpool's defence, and Gallacher takes his chance expertly. James, the keeper, stranded, and Gallacher. Liverpool with a corner. Hutchison, Rush swings on it, off the bar, and Rush again inside the area, and this time no strength in his header. And it's not Liverpool's day, that's for sure, not for the moment anyway. Ian Rush, with nearly 300 goals for Liverpool, swung on this one. A classic striker's effort. Whelan swings this one in. Mimms checks and stays on his line. Rosenthal hooks in a shot, but it wasn't far over or wide. Whelan's free kick for them. Is it a good one? Mimms! And it's kept out so far. Walters, well, it was unconvincing defensive work by Blackburn Rovers, but overall it's been up. It's not often that Liverpool can have started a second half. Did some high stepping to bring the ball down. He keeps going though and whips the ball across, and I think he was caught in two minds there, Mark Walters, whether to try the shot. Onside here, Wilcox, he'll continue to run to. Oh, dreadful mistake, Newell might score, and James has to scuttle back across his goal. Well, Mike Newell, it wasn't an easy one really. The ball was coming to him quickly. He had the guts to try a shot. Someone had ducked out of it. James had played it out here. Newell stabbing the ball back, and it was always going to be just a foot or two wide. And now Hutchison might get in between the two defenders, and Newell. Gallacher's in behind the defender, and Gallacher ambitiously tries to hoist it over the head of James, and free kick here. Wilcox swings it over. The keeper didn't quite get there. Hendry pumps it back in as Barnes lifts the corner kick in, not very impressively, but there might be a shot here. And Steve Harkness. Happy day so far for Graeme Souness. Still 3-0. Blackburn in front. They've found Hutchison in some space this time, and he'll go on into the area, and that was a challenge right on the edge of it that produces a free kick. It was Saux on Hutchison. He was on his way into the box, and it's the right decision. He was outside of us. Walters, and it's going to be Barnes, and he's chipped it in, and it flicked off the bar. Unlucky. John Barnes, who's not scored a goal in open play since January, is unlucky there. We should have a shot because the goalkeeper's still getting back. He's back now, but Newell's inside the area. Oh, so close to four. Gallacher coming to meet it, almost had a second. Nearly prospered because of Newell's quick thinking. The ball in perfectly placed for him. Chances now for Blackburn once more. Wilcox, can he make it four? He can! A beautifully struck goal, and Liverpool are totally embarrassed now. Cracking goal this one. The ball is from Cowans, and on 65 minutes Jason Wilcox rides two challenges and strokes home a fourth for Blackburn Rovers. And it's turning into a humiliation now for Liverpool. David James agonises about that one. It shows how far Liverpool have gone back this season. Well, the hoarding's gone back there, and the Blackburn player Graeme Saux has gone down in a heap, and that's a very unfortunate injury. Certainly be worth looking at again. Graeme Saux and McManaman challenged here. He just carried on. There was certainly no malice intended by McManaman. Feet in the face. They'd like some consolation. Burrows was the man who had the chance to give them it. And so battling for it. Whelan might have followed through, did he? And Saux is angry, and very angry indeed. But he's telling referee Redfern so. There was Whelan and there was Rush around Saux, who ironically is the one who is getting the ticking off. It was Whelan there who certainly caught him. And Nicol has taken it for them. The Header up towards Barnes, met by the defender, and Rush swings! What a goal! A magnificent strike, and even in the face of adversity, Ian Rush can still score the most magnificent goals as he does here. The free kick from Nicol. Hutchison had challenged for it, Hendry went for it, and when it came down, Rush swivelled, and that's a classic goal. 6 minutes left when Ian Rush gets some solace for Liverpool on a day of total discomfort for them, but that's a beauty from the boot of their best player.